Alright guys, I'm back with another one of these videos. I don't even have a... I need like a title. I need something. Like stealing from the best, or reimagining something. I don't really know. I don't really have an idea right now, alright? So today, it is July 8th, 2020. I just finished watching a video from Capp. And Capp was he was testing out a trap that he created in Alpha 16, and he wanted to see if it still worked in Alpha 19. And for the most part, it did. You know, zombies they're smarter now. They're tougher, so they found a way in eventually. So you know, that's a thought I'm having. Also, he created it out of steel. And so I'm wondering if I could do it without steel. I've always wanted to build in the fire station. I absolutely love this building. It's my favorite building, second favorite building in all of 7 days. So this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to see if somehow I can take his idea, modify it, and do what I want with it. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to work. I question whether or not I have the creativity that it's required, but I want to give it a shot. Alright, let's remember, the reason why I'm doing this, the reason why I'm taking Capp's idea and see if I can't apply it within a POI, is because I like to put my supply base and my horde base all in the same place. Which again I know is dangerous, but it's what I like to do. So Capp used this barbed wire instead of the other, which I think makes sense because the other is extremely expensive. These can be made with metal and wood. Okay, I don't like that this isn't connecting. Okay, probably gonna have to put a post there or something, because I don't like that. I don't like it at all. May have to take that out and just put in something solid, which probably would make sense anyway. But anyway, so you probably, you know, if you have any kind of imagination whatsoever, you're going to see a much better way of setting this up. But ultimately, I wanted them to get over to the stairs, because I'm going to be up here. This is where my supply base is, and this is what I have to defend. So as they're trying to come up. But the whole idea is that they won't get that far, right? Because they got to go through this maze, this path of pain. The path of pain. So I'm going to set up a couple of more things. Obviously, this by itself is not going to protect you for long. You know, this is really just going to slow them down. I don't think there's enough barbed wire here to really work them down so that they die. One thing that Capp did in his videos, in certain places he also had divots in the ground where he would also put the barbed wire, so they would have to go, you know, they would go into the hole and have to get out of it, jump out of it, and then they'd get stuck in the next one. I'm hitting the wrong buttons, and that's a little too far. And then get out of it, and it would really slow them down. I found that they were getting around that pretty easily. He even widened it, which was a good idea, and that tended to slow them down a little bit. I don't want to do that inside of a POI, so I'm going to leave that bit out, although I think it's a really good idea if you're building on dirt. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've added some electrical fences. Alright, you can see I've just got a bunch of it. Now, I understand that this would take, you know, it would take some resources, for sure. So, obviously, this isn't a first day base. I mean, look at it. It's just going to take you forever to get it done. But, you know, to hang out in the fire station and build your base up here, you know what, let's do... I'm going to hang on to that because I might need it. Let's do crafty... I can't spell. I got to move my mic. Crafty... Okay. Really? Table? No. What is the, oh, work? Is it a workstation? Is that what it is? Workbench? Okay. And some mixers. Okay. Oops. Let's grab a couple of those. I mean, we could do some other things, right? So, have my base up here. Look at this. We got a cool vending machine. We could use that. All right. Put a couple of these suckers down. I'm not gonna flip this place, but obviously we could put a bunch of storage in here and whatever we need. Okay. So that's the general idea. So I have one other idea. You could probably kind of figure out what I'm getting ready to do next, but let's just take a minute and let's see if they'll come for me. Let's see if they'll at least follow the path. Alright, she is definitely following the path. I can't tell what everyone else is doing. Climbing. Climbing. Oh, okay. Didn't see that coming. What are you doing? God, put you out of your misery, yo. So, that shouldn't be that big of a deal, right? I mean, we could just put, let's say, wooden bars. How about wood bars? Bars? How about just bars? Bars? Thank you. Oh, I'm not in the right spot. Maybe, oh, not in the right spot. There, bars. Yeah, give me 500 of those suckers. And let's try it again. Get a few more there. And hey, doofuses, come on. And maybe they'll be deterred from climbing since they can't get up there. You guys caught on something? Now you're hitting. Maybe the path isn't as clear, and someone is doing what I hoped they wouldn't. Are they beating on something around here? Maybe it's the rabbit. No, I'm over here. No, I'm over here. It's okay. Come back over. I wonder if maybe I open up a couple of other spots, although I hate to open up something over here. I mean, I could. They could come in through that door and somehow wrap around. So they got up and over. So, we have to stop it. Alright, stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Thanks. Alright. So, give me a minute. Let me put bars all the way around. I want to do one other thing, and I'll do that here in a minute. Alright guys, let's dive in one more time. So, I've added some shotgun turrets, which I know is a long way down the line. Alright, Cap used some turrets, so I thought that would be interesting. Hopefully we have them pointed at different pathways here as they come down, or as they move down this direction. I even have some over here. Now, my problem is, look, they are aimed right at that. So hopefully they'll raise as they shoot at the zombies when they get closer. I'd like this guy to be able to fire down the hallway, but he's not going to be able to. He's just going to blow that thing right out. That's me shocked. I have my little friend up here, and notice I've put all of these wood bars. I even have some stairs up to my base area. So I think we could get them to follow us. Right? Let's take off Q for right now. Yeah, I think instead of me being over here, because they're going to see other places, they're going to want to come other directions, I think. But if, say, during a horde night, we just sort of hang out right here by this door, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they'll come to us? Hang on. Let's get rid of that. And I want to turn off the zombies because I want them to give me a second before they come in. Alright. Alright, zombies, you're on. What do you say? What do you say? I mean, if you guys are just gonna stand, you know, and you're not even gonna come down the path. Why are they getting caught right there? They're trying to get through something. They're trying to get through because they don't want to go everywhere else. So, why don't we just take some of these, and can we not put them up here to deter them from the corners? That's not good. How about right there? Huh? How about that? How about that? And let's take these out. Fart. Beep. Come this way, guys. Yeah, follow me. Are you guys gonna come over? Maybe if I move away. It's absolutely rocking their world. It's rocking their world. All right. No. Let's do it without that. Come on, guys. Look, I took away from my turret, hoping that you would have a bit of a chance. Hello. Let me get up here. They broke up. They want to go up. This is really interesting because before now, well, I did some just some trial and error before bringing you guys back earlier. They were following the path. Now, some of them wanted to get caught right there because honestly, it's the shortest route, isn't it? They don't want to go that way. So I'm wondering, maybe I should have done the same thing over here, but then they would have just come straight away. It's almost like if this is where I want to be, maybe it should have just been more direct, right? Cut across here and come down. They understand, I think they understand that there is a bunch of trouble for them. You know what I mean? Like, they get it. And they want to get up. They need me on the same level. So does it work if maybe down here in the hallway how about this, guys? Think about this. Go down. No, see, thank you. Now, what are you set on? You set on, I hope you're set on friendly. Target self. No, target ally. Oh, just target strangers. Stranger danger. Now, if I'm here, can I get through this without any troubles? Yeah, I can. So when Horde Night starts, perhaps I'm here, right? Will they come? Will they try to get straight across to me instead of going up? I don't think they'll go up. But will they follow the path to get to me because I'm on the ground floor? Right? And then, if I have to, I climb the stairs and I leave. Well, I get up. I get up top. Is that still on? Alright. So, let's turn them off. I think I'm seeing it. Alright, let me get down here. Alright, let me turn off God for a second. There we go. And turn them on. Do they still want to go that way? They still want to go that way. They still want to jump up. They understand. Alright guys, let's try this. So what I have done, sorry, I hate when it's not pretty for you guys. So let's do that and that. There we go. There, that's a little better. So I filled in with wall, and I try to fill in as much of this space as I can. I still think they're going to see that as a much easier way of getting over, and they're not going to want to go through this path. That's what I think will happen, alright? But let's give it a shot. Let's just see. And let's get the gun. Let's turn them on. And let's see if they decide they want to come all the way in. Huh. Interesting. They're following it this time. Why aren't they trying to go up? Because I raised the barbed wire. That's what it is, guys. I raised the barbed wire. They couldn't jump on top of it. See, from here, you could just fire away. They're trying to jump. They are trying to jump at this point. They see me. They don't want to keep running around. They don't want to keep running around. See, they want to see me. So I think we just need a redesign, right? Are they all gone? Nope. Come on. If you get all the way, I have a surprise for you. Ouch. Oh, that's me. So, guys, here's the deal. Okay, I got it. I know what's going to happen. What's happening there? Go away. I got it. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, guys. So what I have done is I have taken out all the bars, which means I won't be able to run on top of them, which I don't think was a good idea anyway. I don't think that was drawing them near me or to me. It was drawing them straight to me. They were trying to figure out a way to come up. Instead of following the path. So I have raised the barbed wire one level higher, all the way around, which is what I did out here, and none of them tried to jump into the corners or try to cut through there or anything like that, right? So we'll see. Let me put these guys out here. And we'll see what happens. Alright. Now I want to actually get into this position here. There you go. And let's turn them on. And let's see what happens. Will they try to find a shortcut, or will they come down the path? Someone's trying to jump. Seems like many of them are trying to get through. Let's see if right there they start doing their jumpy jump, which they have already started. Oh, so they made it. So they jumped on each other's heads. So will they jump again? Well, I find this really interesting. Now, I'm not going to say that it's a failure. What I am going to say is I really like his idea, okay? I like Capp's ideas. And you got all the way up there. So they did that thing where they start jumping on each other's head to try to get up. I think they were doing that a little, and she just decided she had enough. And her too. I want to say that that's kind of what they were doing. He was finding that some of them, like a cop for instance, got in a place that he wasn't expecting him to be. And I think they were just jumping on each other's head and none of us noticed it. I mean, you can go back and watch to see if that happened at some point, or they were just spawning in at weird places. So, I don't know what it takes to deter them from jumping up. And some of them are going to do that. So my only idea for that is not to put something above them, because I think they'll just stand there and try to break through. My idea would be to make sure that you have turrets in places where you know that they're going to try to, try to get to, try to exploit. We had one that got really close, so some of them are going to follow the path. And getting over here would just be murder if they got all the way through. So I really like the idea. I think the layout might need to change. Maybe I was trying to get too fancy, and it needed to be a little simpler. Alright guys, I have rehashed. I rehashed. I drew a different path. I don't think maybe it's not as complicated. There are no walls that are blocking my view. Okay, I'm still using exactly what Capp used, which was just these tiny little posts. In fact, mine are a flagstone. And I do have, as you can see, I do have a butt ton of the barbed wire, which obviously would take a while to accumulate all that metal and that wood. But possible. It's possible. Now, would you have this done by day 7? I don't know. You'd have to go fast. All right. Now, obviously, you wouldn't have the battery banks. I mean, you probably wouldn't have the electric fence, right? So this might have to be something that you do later on, until you do have. Now, I always bury mine, but I don't think that's necessary. Why do I keep burying them? I've always done that, and I don't really know why. Maybe I watched someone do it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. Keep it low to the ground, I guess, but then can't they hop it? I don't know. I really don't know. You know what? That one's not connected right there. So, let's switch over. I want you to switch. You switch right there. Yeah, and then you. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Yeah. All right. We've got some crisscrossing, and it's basically a checkerboard there. So, what I'm going to do is again, I'm going to stand here. Sorry. I don't know why things insist on crawling into my throat when I'm doing videos, but it does. So, they can see me. If this doesn't work, I have one more idea that would help them follow the path. But honestly, I think they're just coded to find the quickest and easiest way over here. That's why I'm hoping by putting myself closer this direction, it might actually help. Right? So, let's make sure zombies are turned off. We'll grab the gun there. Okay. And we'll put ourselves in here. Right? Now, I just want to see if they go around and follow the electricity. Right? I haven't put any shotgun turrets or anything like that. If they do start to get close, right, that's when we can hightail it. And that's when we have shotguns in here, which I took them out because I was going to change it. And then I thought, no, I can leave them. But we'll at least test this part, okay? And if they get all the way through the path, then we can start connecting some other things for funsies, okay? Went right to it. Went right to that corner. Interesting. The rest of them are doing fine. I do have one trying to climb. But look at her. Huh. Alright. Freeze it. Freeze it, turkeys. Alright, so this right here, this is encouraging to me. Stop it. That's very encouraging. But why? Why? Because it's a direct route. So how do we cheese the system? Well, let's see what I've done this time. This time, it comes straight in and straight this way. Not much of a maze. I don't know if it's because we're inside. I don't know if it's because I didn't make it out of steel. And maybe they detect the steel versus the flagstone, and so they know when it's weak. And they're like, please, please, fella, we can figure this out. So, come in, boom, all kinds of wires, as you can see. All kinds, crisscrossing down here. We got them everywhere. Alright, I have no other weapons down here. I do, when we get over here, I do have the shotgun set back up. So, I am going to set up the zombies out here. In fact, we don't even have to go that far. Let's just put them here. Are you guys... No. You just stay right there, okay? I'll be with you in a minute. So, what I will do in this open area is obviously set up weapons. You know, weapons in this area over here. Maybe even some weapons over here. So, it's okay. It's alright. Obviously, this is where most of my electrical wiring is going here. So, it's a little more straight than I would have hoped. Not quite as cool as Capp's, but you know, we'll see. Alright, no one's climbing. They're coming straight in. Oops. That was cheating. Come on. Come on, bruh. Dooga dooga dooga. Oh, dudes, that rocks. They didn't do any climbing because it's a little more direct this time. Okay. So this could be left open all the time while I'm up here doing my thing. Doopy doopy doo. Now that would be the next test, is can I come up here and have zombies come through and still want to come up and get me upstairs? I don't know. Will they still go? Okay, let's we can still get to them. We know where the ladder is. Let's go. Let's go, guys, is what they will say. Nope. They go for the wall. They go for the wall. Yeah, they immediately go for that wall. So, I really do have to be on the floor. I have to be on the floor for them to recognize where I am. You know what would be interesting right here? I won't do it now, but it would be interesting to put a stand with a shotgun right there that says, no, you're not coming over into this corner. I'm going to wipe you out if you come to this corner. So, let's see. Let us see. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. We have to have, I want some dogs. Zombie dogs. Okay. Have some cheerleaders like usual. Businessman. We'll have a few of those guys out there. I'm not going to do vultures because they're going to have a tough time trying to come in. Arlene. Biker. Let's not, let's not do demolition or cop or anything. That would be interesting to figure it out, but I'm just, I'm just going to keep it fairly simple right now. Let's go spider. And that's a pretty big group, isn't it? Okay. All right. That's wrong. No, go back to that. What I want you to do is turn this off. Okay, cool. Okay, everyone's ready. Are we ready? Great. Okay, turn them off. Guess we should do this. How are we doing? Oh, look, someone got way up there. Oh, someone's coming down the pipe. Oh, fart. Did we get everyone? Oh, hey, dummy. The dogs did not do a thing. The dogs didn't come in. They weren't called. They weren't called. So, got caught up right there. Well, that, that's just, we'd have to, I don't know, put some sort of, maybe angle it somehow so they won't get caught. I'm not really sure. I don't think it would be that tough. We could figure that out. Where's my, oh, there it is. Oh, that's not the right color. Let's keep this place looking nice, you know what I mean? We could do something there. I'm sure there is something, even if we just put the spikes all the way around, we could do that. It looks like we lost one spike. They were climbing on each other's heads, but I think the weapons probably took care of that. I don't think that was a big deal. So, not bad. Not quite as cool as Capp00’s that I watched today. But the idea is, here's my base. I would live up here, of course. This is where I would be, hang out, got my machines, got my storage, having a good time. And I got, defense out the wazoo anytime I need it. And during hordes, I could have this. Now, my concern, of course, is, okay, well, what happens if they come from this direction? What do they do? Because they're not going to want to go all the way around to the other side. That rabbit has been there the entire day. And I haven't taken him out yet because, he's not bothering me. What was red just now? It looked like something was alive. Oh, it was probably the bunny. What I could do is I could cheese it. I could put the iron slits all the way around. Except for here. I could totally cheese it. That would work. But I really like the idea of having a maze. And I always knew in the firehouse with this big area, I always thought, we could put a maze or a path or something. Just a path of doom for them to follow. And this isn't quite the path of doom I had in mind. I wanted it to be a little more windy. but I think they're just going to go. This is about as windy as I think they're gonna handle. Otherwise, they're gonna want to take shortcuts, which is pretty obvious because that's what they've been doing today. So I don't know. I like what I've done here, guys. I like it. I don't, I'm happy with it. I'm totally happy with it. Here, turn that off. And what is it? Is it 12? No, is it 8? What's Is that what it was? I don't remember. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, and I don't know how to do it. There. So that's I'm happy with that. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. How might you have improved on it? Again, I was basically using Capp00’s design. I tried to make it with the basic materials that you would have fairly early in the game, and nothing too strong, except of course for all of the traps. So the materials are pretty cheap, but could you actually do all of the shotguns and stuff early on? No, of course not. You'd have to do that another time. But it was fun. I enjoyed this one. It challenged me to come up with a design that would work with Alpha 19 zombies. So I think this basic little dog leg here, about as fancy as they want. Alright, guys. Hey, be sure to leave a comment. Your homework is to subscribe, to like, and a comment. Come on back. Join me for 7 days to die. And that's it for me. I'll see you next time.